Hi and welcome. I'm going to make a little review of a radio I got from a friend. Not got it, I borrowed it. He wanted it modified a little and check it. I have checked it up now. Lower. It's a Midland 8001 XT. And I will give you, I just have this, well, half a day or so. I will give you the opinion, fast opinion about the radio. As I said, it's modified now. It has all frequencies. It's a jumper you connect. It's a video on my site about how you modify it, and it's modified for 40 watts. 20 watts. That's all that's been done, modifying. And what do I think about this radio so far? Well, it works. It's nice. Got nice features. Nothing special, really, but nothing bad either. It's got the noise blanker. It's got well, I think I do like this noise blanker. It's a calibration, and this button is for if you want to use you reduce or gain more power, you can adjust that. It's a good feature, especially if you're using some amp or so. Well, will begin with these buttons. First of all, I will be honest, I think the layout sucks. Well, suck is a hard word maybe, but it's not good. As you see, this is not used. Well, it is used when you had modify it, but else it's a blank button. And you see the labeling is, I think it's really bad. I think it has been better if it's been labeled up above the buttons. It's my personal opinion, but this is my personal opinion. So, and the buttons, no background light or whatsoever. In a dark car, you have to, well, you can imagine checking if which button you're pressing. Could be some problem. Of course, you learn to feel, oh, it's the fourth button and so on, but can take a while to learn it. The buttons themselves are ordinary plastic buttons, like all buttons are today, sadly. I personally more like they who had a little bit rubber on them. It's a more nice feeling, but it's a personal opinion, and it doesn't really matter. You have the band collector, you have this, and also this. Those selectors are also kind of strangely made. You see, LSB, USB, AM, FM. Well, two steps, and one. I think they are a little bit strange. I would have more like one in the middle, and so more snap, if you understand what I mean. But of course it works as it should. The clarifier, of course, you see here now I'm on the frequency 27560, and I have to, if I set this one straight up, I'm a bit off, but well, it's USB. It's hard. You can be off. So there are many reasons why you can be a little bit off the frequency. Well, nothing special. Volume, squelch, gain, of course, and SWR and so on. Here you have a call power. If you want to transmit lower, you lower it. If you have this button pressed in, you can adjust the power. And you have modulation off. You don't want to see the meter moving. You can adjust the meter to if you want it to show power or if you want to show your modulation. Channel chooser, a little. I don't like it that much. It's a bit. It feels like after a year or so, maybe more, but a radio you're going to use in a long time, it's really feels like, no, it's not that stable, not that firm. You can move it sideways like a millimeter or two, if you see what I mean. If you look at this one now, you know, this old way, this is, you can't move this. This quality don't feel that good, I must say. Then, now, how's the sound? Well, you can hear, I will lift it up a little now. The sound, I must say, I'm disappointed at the sound. It's really sharp. I will put this back in here just to have a distance. Else the sound is really bad. Not easy doing it with one hand. So, sorry for that. And another thing I think it's a little bit strange is when I squelch, I don't like this little the little tone. It's shut really sharp, but it works really good. The squares, nothing problem with it, but just a little sound. It hardens, and it's almost like the speaker makes a little bump. Well, I will call now to a friend and see if he's on the frequency. Palle, are you on the frequency? Palle?
Of course, Mr. Ice. Of course, Mr. Ice. I'm always ready for you, my
Well,
friend.
just making a little test here. How do you experience the modulation and power from this radio?
The modulation is very good, clear, crystal clear, and I have a very strong signal just now.
Well, it sounds fine, and you, of course, sounds good. I just spoke about the sound on this radio that I think it's the internal speaker is not that good, but it works. A little bit sharp. Well, I thank you. I will continue to review this little radio. I call you back later. You got 73, and thank you for standing by.
The same to you, my friend. Have a very nice evening and take care. This is 21 Charlie Tango 011, over.
Well, you heard it's an example of the sound. This radio, I can remove this now. This radio also have beside the Roger Beep that most have nowadays. It have also echo, a little echo you can use. Don't really know how much the echo is. I haven't been able to listen to it myself, but I guess it could be helpful sometimes to lift up the modulation if you're not an Italian and use too much echo, 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 echo. Well, enough about that. Well, overall, nice radio. Yeah, but it feels like they made it more much plastic. Nothing wrong with plastic, of course. It's a weight and so on, but even if well, these buttons give me a cheap experience. It feels cheap. I know it may be work and have a good lifespan, but well, for me they feel a bit cheap, a little off. You see this button, this new radio is brand new. Uh, oh, it's been used. Well, this is I think it's well, he bought it for months ago, but had some problems and so on. But they are sold now, so this isn't used much at all. But you see, buttons are not in line or and so on. Nothing big, nothing. But in a new radio, it feels like it should be a bit better, special from a brand like a Midland. But the radio you heard, it works. Now he is like 5 or 6 miles from me, I think. Swedish miles. I had a QSO earlier today with Ireland. Works well. Nothing special. Oh, I see this. This wheel here has a little notch in it. And it shouldn't be like that. I don't know. This it could be a palle or so, or something happened in. But I notice it now. I hope it's not me who made it. Well, overall, nice radio. I haven't been testing it that much, as I'd say I begin with, but if you can live with just a little bit cheap feeling about some buttons and knobs, well, then okay. Uh, one more thing, this radio, if you're using Cal and SW or and want to check how your band is, you can't press this and press the radio button to get the well, I should be on another frequency there. And calibrate and then check it and turn the knob like you want to check out how am I on the frequency 1 or 40, like you can do on for example on this one. I just turn this and I see the meter work. Here you must stop, change the frequency, test again. That is a little bit well, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think it's a little bit annoying, but the microphone, well, it's like all mics that follows, works well, but feels cheap. Not much weight. You don't feel well. It's a standard mic. You can say it could be in any name on this microphone. So it's not a bad mic. You heard my pal. It was okay, crystal clear. Of course, it's his radio. Well, that's all. I hope this will be helpful if you're looking forward. But don't take this little short review as something you decide you're buying or not. radio works. It's a nice radio, easily modified for getting all bands and raising up your watts to at least 20 on all bands, no problem. Uh, well, that's my little review. I say bye bye bye.